Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Pink Chair Gaming, and this is the final day of my 30-day challenge to create a festive island in 30 IRL days using no Nintendo Online. My goals for the island are to have at least 2 festive builds, have a 5-star island, and have at least 3 villagers that fit the island theme. Okay, here we are. We are on the final day of my island, my 30-day challenge. And today's focus is my house, and as you can see, it is a hot mess. I did try to put some stuff away in my storage, just kind of get a feel for what I've got in here. And I realized this is like the only rug I own. I never bought any more rugs, and I really thought you could get them from Happy Home Paradise, but you can't. So I might have to come up with something different or just not use rugs. But anyway, the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go to Happy Home Paradise. I have the restaurant to do, and I want to do that because I realized I don't have any items for a kitchen in my house, and I think I want one in here. So let's go ahead, go to Happy Home Paradise. Let's get this started and see if we can finish this island today. As soon as I walked in, I saw the little corner clothing rack, and I'm like, ooh, I need to get that. And then I looked and saw I only have 800 Poke, so we're definitely gonna have to do at least one build in order to afford to buy anything for my house. Okay, as I said, we're working on the restaurant today. Here's what I did for the dining area. Very simple and extremely symmetrical, but that's okay. I at least put a little bit of effort into it. So let's head on to the kitchen area. Alright, and there you have it. There is the kitchen area. Let's go ahead and get this finished up and see just how much I can afford to buy with the Poke that I've made today. The one item I really wanted to buy was the kitchen island, and I just about croaked when I saw how much it was. There's absolutely no way I'm going to go do enough houses to have enough money for this. So let me see what else I can come up with from here that I can use for my house. In the end, the only thing I bought to start with is the fireplace, and I did buy the corner clothing rack that was out on the floor. So let's head back to my house and start decorating and get a better feel for what I actually need before I start purchasing more stuff. Alright, I went ahead and time traveled to the next day so I could get everything out of my mailbox that I've ordered from shopping. So let's get started. Okay, here's a start to my decorating. I did realize that I could actually craft the holiday rug. I don't even remember what it's called now. But anyway, I do have the rug in here, and now I just have to figure out what else I'm going to fill the room with. Alright, after thinking about it, I decided to use the rug kind of like a tree skirt, and I went and made a big festive tree that I'm going to put on it and then decorate around that. So let me figure out what else I want to try to do in here. I am kind of hopeless with this. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, here's where we're at with this room. I added some gift piles and kind of moved stuff around a little bit. I'm going to add a couple other small items from my inventory, and I think this is about what we're going to do with this. I might tweak it some later, but I just really don't have a lot of items. So for now, let's go ahead and move on to the bedroom. Alright, I did already have quite a few items for the bedroom, so just sit back and enjoy. Alright, I think that's it for the bedroom. Let's move on to the kitchen. I decided to use my newly acquired DIYs for the counters and the pillars in here, along with a bunch of ranch items that I've acquired along the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, at this point, I've decided I need to go to Happy Home Paradise and get some stuff. So I'm going to do that and time travel, and I'll meet you on the other side. I did pick up 2 small items to change around in my bedroom. I'm going to put a Sapphire tree in the corner and some Casablanca lilies on this table, and this room is complete. Alright, I have the rest of my items for the kitchen. Let's see how this turns out. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think we're done with the kitchen. And here's how my main room turned out. I'm really happy with it. And the bedroom. And I think the house is finished. Okay, I think the only thing left to do now is to go through and clean up my island by picking up fossils and all of that good stuff. So give me a few minutes and I will meet you on the other side. As I was walking through my little garden area, my last rock actually spawned in here. So I have 5 rocks in this little garden. I cannot believe I finally got that to work. So I'm going to take the rest of my red flowers that are down here on the beach and finish planting them within here. And I am so happy with how this area ended up turning out. Okay, I think we are pretty much done with this island. Let me take a look at the map. Let's see who we have for our villagers. I'm going to go through my checklist. A little bit out of order, but that's okay. I feel like we have a great lineup of villagers that we ended up with. I am not unhappy with any of these. I consider Deirdre a festive villager because she is a deer and, you know, reindeer. I feel like Whitney is one. I feel like Judy is one. Chevra is one. Bo is one. And of course Fauna. So I feel like we did wind up with a really good cast of characters in the end, and I am very happy with that. Let's go in and double check our island rating with Isabel. Alright, let's talk island evals and let's see how we're doing. We have a 5-star island. Let's go. I am so happy. I was afraid that I would not have enough flowers, but I think in the end I had way more than I thought I would. I am very proud of this island and so glad that we could get to 5 stars. So let's go through and look at a couple of our festive builds. I know I have more than 2 and I'm really excited about showing them to you. So let me get through this and I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, we have quite a few festive builds. I feel like the entrance, I am so happy with how this turned out. Love, love, love it. This was my first probably major festive build. The second one that I did was probably my skating rink. It's not like over the top festive, but I still feel like it has a festive vibe to it. My Nook's Cranny, this little area ended up having a cute little festive build to it. And let's see, what else do we have? This had some festive aspects to it, but not really a true festive build. But I love how that turned out. Alright, and then of course the centerpiece in my neighborhood back here. Let me run back here real quick. This turned out really, really good. This is one of my favorites. So we definitely have this as a festive build. And then give me a minute and I'll go to probably my favorite. Oh, I forgot we have my marketplace, which is a huge festive build. I love how that turned out. And then this is my absolute favorite part of the island, my illuminated path. I love how this turned out with all of the glowing stuff. I don't know if you noticed, at one point in time I had one of the really big ornaments, and I ended up taking it out and trading it for another one of the trees, and I just think this turned out really good. I'm actually going to push that in just a hair, maybe even move it up one. But anyway, this is probably my favorite build on the island, and this was an area I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, and this turned out to be my favorite part. So I think, oh, and we still have one more. Hold on a minute. Here we go. I consider this a festive build also, my little centerpiece up here. So I definitely have my 2 festive builds on the island, and I think we are done with this island. I had 2 festive builds. I have a 5-star island. I have at least 3 villagers that fit the island theme. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to go upload the dream address and I will give it to you. Okay, my dream address is officially uploaded. Let me go ahead and give you a picture of the map where my dream address is at the bottom. I will make sure to include it in the description. I also uploaded my custom codes that I designed. So if you want to download any of those from the portal, you'll be able to. And I will also include that code in the description. So if you want to go visit any of my codes, you can easily get to them. I want to thank everyone who has been with me through this challenge. This has been so much fun, a lot more fun than I actually thought it was going to be. And I'm really surprised at how the island turned out, because I am a very wishy-washy person and I have a really hard time deciding on doing anything when I design. And I am really happy with how this island has turned out. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!